I have a fascinating video of a union member Trump supporter realizing, what the hell am I doing? I've got to vote for Joe Biden. This is absolutely fascinating video, and it's worthy of significant analysis. Now, let me set this up for you. Union Proud Warrior is a pro-union organization. They say that they work to revolutionize the labor movement through innovation and outreach. And one of the members of Union Proud Warrior spoke to a union worker. And the union worker says, I support Trump. He is then shown video of Trump saying, unions aren't so good. I like right to work. Right to work means no union protections. And the guy changes his mind in the course of learning this. Let's watch the video and then we will talk about it, because there is a lot going on here. A lot going on here that matters.
Is right?
Absolutely. I'm a union guy.
Well, he's for it.
Gotta have right to work. I like right to work.
Sorry, I started the video in the wrong spot. Here we go.
Who did you vote for in 2016?
Trump.
And how about 2020?
Trump.
What do you like about Trump so much?
You know, like, I'm not real political, but he doesn't seem like a politician. I'm a working guy, you know, blue collar. So, like, I feel like he's fighting for us.
Did you know he's for right to work?
Get the out of here.
Well, you know what right to work is, right?
Absolutely. I'm a union guy.
Well, he's for it.
Gotta have right to work. I like right to work. I mean, my position on right to work is 100%. They decided not to go union, and that's a great honor as far as I'm concerned.
Man. So
Let
what
me
do
see that again. Let me see
you
that
want to see it again? No problem.
Gotta have right to work. Gotta have right to work. I like right to work. I mean, my position on right to work is 100%. They decided not to go union, and that's a great honor as far as I'm concerned.
What do you think of that, man?
Man, I don't know about that. I'm a union guy. The union is the most important thing to me. It's my livelihood. It's giving me the opportunity to have my family and own the things that I do. After seeing his view, I'd have to say that it's changed. You would have to vote for Biden this year.
So there's so much going on here. Now, first of all, we have to acknowledge that there is a concern for someone who says the union's given me everything. The union is everything to me. It's given me my life, my livelihood. It's how I provide for my family. And you don't know Trump's view on unions? You're voting for the top official in the United States of America. You acknowledge the union is the most important thing and it's what's given you the life that you have. And you don't take the time to find out what the guy you voted for twice already and plan to vote for again believes about unions. That's number one, and that's a concern, because that is a low information way of voting. So that's the first thing here, and we have to acknowledge that. Now, not everyone reacts this way when they are shown contradictory information to their beliefs. Some of them, you know, we saw with Luke Beasley's interview of the guy who he showed Trump's tweet about Trump's troth about the Constitution. The guy looked at it and said, no, it's got to be fake. It's clearly somebody posted that. It's not real. And no. Sometimes they just reject the trust. They don't trust the evidence. They don't believe that it's actually real. So it is a great thing that this guy, when shown that, he stuck to the union's the most important thing. I've got the information. I'm no longer voting Trump. I've got to go vote for Biden. Biden is the most pro-union president in American history, I would say. And so it's also remarkable to me that a guy who says the union's the most important thing doesn't know that we've got the only president in Joe Biden who ever joined striking union workers on the picket line. No other president has done that. Trump's against unions. The guy's like, I'm a Trump guy and I'm in the union. So good for the guy because he changed his mind. But I want to also mention another thing. We've talked about how you've got these homophobic Republican elected officials. They're against gay marriage their whole career. All of a sudden, they've got a gay nephew, a lesbian daughter, whatever. They see the light and they go, oh, it's my family now that's being discriminated against. You know what? I'm now for gay marriage. We still welcome that. But there is something about you only care about it when it affects you that I don't love. So I'll give you an example. I'm not in a union. I have a couple friends in unions, but not too many. I have nothing to gain from supporting a pro-union president personally, but I do it because I think it's the right thing to do. And I understand in many industries the importance of organized labor and allowing workers to organize for better conditions and benefits and wages and all of that. So I also would love it if there were motivations that were not just what's better for me personally and thinking about what's better for others as well. This guy's in a union. Part of it is he realized Trump's position isn't good for him and Biden's position is better. He is motivated personally because of what it means to him to have a president supporting a union versus not. That's totally fine. We've got to give this guy credit. He was given the information and he changed his mind, and that's all a very good thing. But it is also driven by what is good for him personally. And one of the problems we have in the United States, and I've talked about it before, is that so much of people's positions is motivated just by what's good for them rather than thinking about others. When we think about, as I've said before, when it comes to like health insurance and getting health insurance to everyone and it being affordable and whatever, listen, I'm self-employed. I can afford to buy myself okay enough insurance, and, you know, the deductibles and the copays, I can afford them. I'm fine. It's not for me that I'm pushing for a system that is better for healthcare. It's for people who are suffering under the system that we have. And so I think that that sort of empathy and sympathy is lacking right now in American politics. And if, you know, okay, this guy figured out Biden's better for him, so he's voting for Biden. But I think there's also something to be said for what is better for groups of people you may not actually be a part of. That's an important aspect to this as well. So super interesting work from Union Proud Warrior. Let me know your thoughts. I'm going to learn more about this organization and see if they have more videos like this for analysis, but very, very compelling. I have been tracking my genealogy for years, and the service I've always used to put my family tree together is MyHeritage, which is why I asked them to be a sponsor. MyHeritage is the #1 family history service because of how easy they make it to discover your origins and relatives with over 19 billion records. You don't need to know anything about genealogy. Just let MyHeritage do the work. For example, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see their instant discoveries feature here. Lets me add an entire branch of 28 people connected to my great-great-grandfather to my family tree, all with their info and photos. I found all kinds of amazing, unexpected things. We found this incredible photo here of an immigration record from the US-Canada border crossing for a relative born in 1895. I had no idea about this. It is super interesting. I'm showing some more of my discoveries here. It just connects you to your roots, where you come from. It's also given me a lot of quality time with my family, showing them these discoveries. You can try MyHeritage totally free for 14 days. Go to davidpakman.com/myheritage. The link is down below.